Stephanie Bain, I have a books. I'm a book nerd. There's so many books. Hello everyone, Stephanie here. Today's video is going to be my review. You know, the first part's always non-spoiler of, I was gonna say The Fifth Wave. No, The Last Star by Yancey. This is the third and final book in the Fifth Wave trilogy. And let me just start off by saying, it was great. I freaking loved it. I don't know if it's because I read The Fifth Wave and The Infinite Sea so soon after having read Morning Star by Pierce Brown, but I don't remember the writing. Like, obviously you guys know I loved the stories. I love the first two books. But this time, reading this, I was just like in awe of the writing. I never realized how much I love Rick Yancey's freaking writing in this series. I don't know if the first two books are like this, because obviously, you know, like now I'm just like, I don't know. But it was so good. Like, it starts off and it's funny, and then it's sad, and then it's funny, and I'm cracking up, and then I'm on the verge of tears. And honestly, like, it was such a back and forth that I had like, it was a hard time for me. Like, I was just like, oh my god, like I would put the book down sometimes, because I find that Cassie and Sam's chapters or sections are always like the most like difficult for me to read in a way, because I have a little nephew and he's not my brother, but like I think the thing is that I related to Cassie and I related Sam to my nephew. So then all these things that are happening, because obviously if you're seeing this, you've read at least the first book, you know, it's just so much to happen and it just breaks my heart, and I'm just like, I can't. And it sucks even more because like my nephew has a little dog and it's not a bear, but like, you know, like it's just very relatable for me other than the actual whole scenario. But you know, the best way I can describe this book is, imagine it's a really hot summer day. It's hot outside, you're sitting on the porch, and you just went to a funeral. So everyone's there, everyone's trying to lighten the mood, and you're making jokes and you're telling funny stories about the person that you love that passed away. So you're laughing, and then all of a sudden the silence and the heat and just the reality that that person's gone, it like kind of creeps in, and then it's like sad again, and it's kind of like, what are we gonna do type thing. That is literally how I felt this book had. The feeling was just really like calm. There's no storm, it's really calm, but there's so much happening all at the same time. I hope that goes, but that's like the closest I can describe to me, like the feeling of the book. You guys know I'm weird about the feelings, but I just have to say that I adored the ending. It was absolutely heartfelt, and it was just so beautifully sad. It was just so good. Like, I fucking love this shit. It was so good. I loved it, and I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. So obviously I can't go more into this. All I have to say though is the emotions of the characters in the books were just so really developed. It was so good, and I loved it so much. So now I'm gonna go into the spoilery section. So if you have not read this, go read it. Let me know why you're not going to, if you just have absolutely no intentions, or if you're excited to read it, or you know, whatever it is, comment down below. But yeah, now let's get into the spoilery section. It was heartbreaking for me. It was like absolutely heartbreaking for me. Like, I love the parts like where Cassie's like, oh, I knew that zombie was ready to pounce on me when I got in, and I know that because he pounced on me. Like, those parts to me were absolutely hilarious. Like, it was just this witty, sarcastic nature, and I was just like, yes. And it was just so good, like this honest, witty, like, it was just so funny. I loved Cassie, but then Cassie's sections would also get like really heartfelt and very emotional. I flat out, like, I'm gonna be all over the place for this. I'm not going in any order. Okay, first off, let's just go with the whole thing that I'm confused as fuck. Okay, Ringer is, you know, getting away and all this stuff, and Teacup's dead, and she's running away from Razor's dead fucking body, and she's escaping and all this other stuff, and I'm just over here like, okay, she mentions how, that felt weird to do, I don't know why I did that, how she, like, it's not true, there really isn't other forms, like, those are not real, and like there's not really aliens implanted into like Evan and all these other ones, that those are false memories, but there is still there's still the mothership. Like, who's there on the mothership? So if that's a part that I still am a little like confused. Maybe it's just because I'm a complete idiot and I don't know. But like, even when she's with Vosh at the very end and he's like, oh, I've been there. Yes, they're lies. Like, there's no memories and all this other stuff. But then Cassie, when she goes into the excuse me, when she does the whole Wonderland thing and then she gets all that into her, which I thought was absolutely amazing. And I love that part when Ringer was like, now I understand. Like, you know how there was something about Cassie she just couldn't put her finger on? It was Cassie's courage. And Cassie's courage, yes, there's a part where she says it's about Evan and that's why she's going, but no, she did it for her brother. She did everything for her brother. She was looking for him because that's all she had left. So regardless of anything, yeah, she also went for Evan, but it wasn't just for him. So Ringer, you know, like when the whole Wonderland thing is though, you know, Ringer says, no, it's not true. Those are false memories. But yet Cassie gets all those people from the Wonderland program. And like those memories, she sees Evan's memory. So I'm just like, is it real? Is it not? And then I want to say Vosh does clarify that saying it's not. But then he has seen the aliens. Like, they are an actual thing. So maybe I'm not confused. Maybe I'm just like, it's complicated. Like, I have questions after this. I really do. And the thing is yeah, they got rid of the base and those people are gone and the mothership's gone, but guess what, all those silencers are still out there. All those people, like, there has to be a spin-off. I really hope there's a spin-off series and it follows maybe Sam when he's older. Oh my god, that would be so good. Okay, so let's go back to other things. The part where Ringer is taking the Constance, I think that's her name, if her name's irrelevant, but you know, Ringer's finding all, oh my god, like the priest in the beginning killing everyone, and then Zombie's like, oh, I need to go to the caves. Ringer's going with the silencer woman, I think her name is Constance, and then he's like, no, something's not right. Well, because she has a 12th system in her, so like she's already been weird, but now she's even weirder than her normal self, so that makes it like, yo, something's wrong with you. And like, you know, all that stuff's happening, and then freaking Hound Cake. Why, like, so many people die, like, so many people, and then he just, like, blocks, freaking, I was gonna say Ringer, but I meant Zombie, and he saves up, and I'm just like, what the, oh no, was it Dumbo? Fuck, I already forgot. Oh no, duh, I have it on my notes. Dumbo. It was not Pound Cake, it was Dumbo. But Dumbo saving, like, oh my god, like, I was just like, are you kidding me? And then they go back, and then he's dead, and then he has to bury him, and I was just like, cat lady, fucking, she was eating the poor cats. Fucking silencers. And then, like, I was so nervous because they're gonna kill Evan, and Evan's one of my favorite characters, and I didn't know how to deal with any of this. And then on top of it, freaking Sam, okay. When Sam shot the woman and, like, killed her, Constance, my heart right there was just, like, broken. And I just, like, oh my god, the revelation of, like, it was just the whole thing about, here's this young, 6-year-old boy, and he just killed someone, and I get it, it's for survival, but he's a child, and he's lost his mom, and he's lost his dad, and then the part where he was saying that he will save the rest of the world if he has to, and he's the one that'll do it, and that he doesn't even know who he can trust anymore, and then if it came down to it, like, Sam's parts were definitely the absolute hardest for me, just because this is a little kid, a child, and his innocence and his youth is just gone. Oh my god, like, that just, like, really hit home for me, and it was just so sad. And then, oh my god, Cassie, when she's, like, looking at him and she knows exactly what she's gonna do, and she's thinking to herself, remember me, remember my face, don't forget my face, pretty much like the way you forgot mom's, and I was crying. That was the chapter where I was like, okay, I need to stop for a moment, I need to breathe, because obviously we already knew what she was gonna do. She didn't know she was gonna come back when she went to the freaking base or whatever. And then all this stuff happens, and then they take Evan, and then they wipe his memories, and then he breaks Ringer's back, although it looks like Ringer's back's okay. And then she was fucking pregnant from Razor, and now there's a kid, and they called the girl Cassie. It was just warming.
I don't even want to talk about it anymore because honestly I'm getting emotional again. Like, this book to me was really emotional and I think it's done so well. But like, do you guys get what I mean when I say that this book was a hot summer day and it was like after a funeral and you're trying to like make light of the situation, but it's not light because it's like the end of the world, the doom, the unending, like you know that person's never coming back, and then they're facing the fact that it's like, we don't know what the fuck's gonna happen after all this shit. Like, and I'm just like, seriously, this book was so good. Like, it was so good. I do not know if it's just, you know, like, I was really excited for this, and honestly it lived up to my expectations, but I just thought it was absolutely beautiful. I loved the ending. I thought Rick just did such a good job, and it's just like, the thing is though, you know what I really love more than anything? It's not a perfect ending. Guess what? It's not over for them. They're always gonna have to be worrying about the silencers that are still out there. No, they don't have to worry about the cities getting bombed anymore, but they have to worry about someone finding them and trying to kill them, because obviously those people are still fucking crazy, and then Evan leaving at the end, and then Evan's gonna go kill all the people, like the silencers, so then maybe they can protect, like, you know, the people that are still human out there in the world. And it was just like, oh my god. And then it was just sucky, okay? It was sad, but like sucky, and it was great all at the same time. Okay, I seriously need to stop talking about this. I'm getting like, oh, I'm like having heart palpitations right now. But I adored it. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. I'm curious whether you liked it or not. That's totally fine. Like, no, I'm not gonna like judge or anything. But I want to know, like, if you've read it, what were your thoughts? Like, just write spoiler before you like write your full comment, just in case, you know, someone sees it and then we spoil them. You gotta warn the people, you know? We gotta let them know how it's going down. We're yelling Timbo. No, we're yelling spoilers over here. That makes sense. I don't even know. So just let me know what your thoughts were. Did you think it like came up short? Did you not like it? How heartbroken or non-heartbroken were you when Cassie, with all her knowledge, just decides to go onto the spaceship and she like kills herself just to save them? I thought that was like absolutely beautiful though, because there was literally no other option. They did not have another option. And I'm glad they were able to bring Evan's memories back. It was so good though. It was so good. Like, oh my god, it was so good. And you know, another heartbreaking moment where Sam was talking about how he dreams about Cassie, and like she's nagging at him that he's not clean enough and all that stuff. Like, it was just, I don't know, like I thought this was just such a sad book. There really wasn't a whole lot of happy moments, except for the whole fact that they have the baby. Ringer had her baby, and you know, like, other than that, though, I thought it was a really sad book. Like, it could just be me. I don't know. But let me know what you guys think, if you liked it as an ending for a book and just all of that. And I hope you guys, regardless, like, read it, enjoyed it, at least something, and whatever. So comment down below what your thoughts were. And I hope you guys have a beautiful reading day or whatever day. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.